Hey everybody, it's your boy Commando underscore Thorn 123. Today I will be showing you how to transformer Bumblebee, Rust, Thundercracker, and Mirage. So let's get started. First you want to pull back the Bumblebee's back, and then you're going to have to try and pull out his sides, but don't try to break them. Oh, wait. Sorry. You have to first. Oh man. First, you have to pull back Bumblebee's head, pull out his backside for the car, and then you have to pull out his wheels, or something like that. Then you have to pull out his arm, turn his side arms, because this color will match with the tires. And then you have to put Bumblebee's head right there. And then you have to be moving the side parts of the vehicle, or the Cybertronian car, to the side right like this. It may be a little difficult, but it will be okay. There. And then you have to move the feet like this, and then you have to move the tires down like this. Now you have one side of the car, and you don't want to move this part yet. Then you have to do the same thing on the other side. Like that. If it's a little loose, click it in. And then there will be a connector to Bumblebee's feet. You have to slide it in or connect it like that. And then you could do the same with Bumblebee's other foot. And then you just have to put the hood on. It might take a little bit, but with a little effort, it can be connected properly. And now you have Bumblebee's Cybertronian car form. Time for thrust. Let's see. You have to move out the legs first, put in the feet, and I'd suggest putting the hands in first, and then move out the wings like this. Then you have to do the arm piece, the leg placements and there's going to be a little connector, so you have to connect the joints to this little piece because it makes up the backside of the Cybertronian jet. And there's this little flap right there. Then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Connect it and put these in. And don't connect the legs yet, I believe. So then you pull out this, and there will be this little thing. And if these come off, don't worry. It's easy to place back, I think, if you have a set like this. Then you pull out the nose cone for the jet. And there's a little bit of a defect with thrusts, a little nose cone, or there will be a little defect with the nose cones because these aren't full plastic. So they were made to be built to connect right in there. And then you move Thundercracker's head like that, I believe. Then you okay, then you connect the feet and legs now. You have to move the body like this because it will not work on this side. It works on this side. Like that. And you might want to move the wings down a little. Then connect the legs a little bit. And thrust's head's supposed to go like that. And then you can basically do whatever you want to these little arms, like make them extra engines or landing pads or something, whatever you want. I don't really know how these things worked in the movie, but like it doesn't really matter. And this thing is supposed to hold the cannon for Thundercracker, but I do not have the cannon right now. We're going to go to the next Decepticon, Thrust. You do just about the same thing with Thrust, but keep in mind he has more of a cone for a head. Sorry, everyone. You don't want to do the whole thing yet, but I will say, like, Thrust is a little different since he has the cone for the head. Like, there's a difference when you have a coned Decepticon, like Thrust, and when you have a non-coned Decepticon like Thundercracker. So you might say, what's the difference? Well, turns out the difference is that if you want to move the arms and if you try to move the arms into like, I forgot about this. Anyway, if you try to move the arms into a certain position, then it's not going to be as doable as it is with non-coned Decepticons. So Thrust is one of those cons who have to deal with something when they can't really. He has to deal with it. And so everyone, and you might be asking, well, why aren't you doing your other Transformers? Well, I'm doing only the Bumblebee movie franchise version. I was thinking of doing Transformers 1 because we don't really know what is the background for Transformers 1. The Bumblebee movie, it could be connected to the Transformers 1 movie or something else, or anyway, here's Thrust. And now time for Mirage. Mirage will be a little bit more difficult, I think, because if you see my stop motion videos with Mirage in them and he has his vehicle form, then you can see it's not fully connected as other YouTubers who have been doing stop motion with Mirage. It's not that good as other Mirages. Well, it's because I do not fully know how to transform him. Like, I see a YouTube video, I've watched other people do it, and somehow Mirage to me doesn't even fully click. But I do like doing some of the transformers of how to transform a transformer. But like, if you had to give me a Decepticon or Autobot that I would not want to transform, the Decepticon I would have to say is Shockwave. Because he's just more of the difficult type, I would think, to do. I've never tried to transform him, everyone. Oh, that's a major part of why I don't like to transform Shockwave. But if you had to give me another Autobot to transform, I would have to say it would be Cliff Jumper, honestly. And then you have to move the legs like this. And then you have to move the legs like this. You pretty much have to do this with other Transformers like Bumblebee, as we saw. Like, you usually have to move the arms or the body parts a certain way. There and here. Oh. I think, okay, it's good. Let's get... Great, everyone, I messed up a part. I forgot to do the windows. Come on. Okay. Okay. There. Better. And everyone, I just wanted to say something. When I watched Transformers Rise of the Beasts movie, and I saw a secret clip or a clip they might have deleted, and it was one about Ironhide being in the movie, and that was like really getting me pumped to see the movie, because like Ironhide getting a reboot of his old self and adding his original colors, that seemed a little cool to me. But once I watched the movie, it wasn't there. He wasn't in the movie. It was sad to me, but you got to understand that they can't always show what they did. And that's just about it. As you can see, Mirage is not fully fixed. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe.